time for another video. Let's talk about this Democrats and why they fell off and when it stink. We heard about the FBA movement, shut it down and all this stuff. Yeah, but that's all a part of the greater process, man. What I'm getting at is, man, when I was a child, man, I was born in 79. When I was a child, I thought different, I was naive about a lot of stuff. But over the years, man, every year you gain a little bit of something, a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of wisdom, less tolerance for deceivers. A lot of black people started off in the church. We ain't in the church no more. Or if we in the church, some of us probably doing it for a hustle, for the true hustle that it is. People don't really know what it means to be in the church, man. You gotta be truly about charity, be in the church, man. You can't be trying to get rich, guilt tripping folks, pay you tithes and all that stuff. That ain't the way. That ain't how it's supposed to be done. But what I'm getting at with you Democrats, man, I like to say woke movement. No, it's called growing up, man. You all have dealt with the children, who grew up, man. When you grow up, you start seeing stuff. You start falling for the games. It's not no woke movement. It's just people grow up, man. It's like the problem with the Democrats, man. Y'all expected black people to be the same forever, man. Black Americans. Well, no, y'all didn't. That's why y'all try to flood us with immigrants. But y'all look at us becoming more wiser with age and some kind of hostile takeover, like some invasion of the pod people took over us. No, man, it's called wisdom. You live long enough, you start understanding things. You start taking in knowledge from different sources. You start piecing the patterns together. Say, oh, these motherfuckers ain't for me. They're against me. They're working against me. It's really a matter of fact about, when it comes to it, man. It's not no enigma. It's not nothing strange or off about what's happened to y'all or what's happened to y'all. Because y'all extinct now. This ain't wishful thinking, man. Y'all not going to recover from this. Not the presidential side of democracy or Democrat or whatever you want to call it. Party, Democrat Party. I probably heard before y'all finish, y'all done. This is different. I'm one of those guys, man. I feel like changes in environment and people and society, man. Things is different. There's still a lot of ratchetness going on. There's still black people twerking and all that. But even those dudes and those chicks is more conscious and aware. Because even they grow up after a while. That's what y'all need to understand, man. Y'all have some kind of delusion about black people being one way forever. Really? A black kid, a black child is gonna be the same way, thinking way to adulthood? Yeah, childish about some things. But when it comes to the perception of people and the games that people play and what people are not delivering and what we see, immigrants and all these others getting help and we ain't. Man, you ain't gonna play around with that for too long. You got some black people out here, many who got children of their own, man. They ain't trying to play with y'all no more, man. A lot of these church folk, that's the thing, a lot of black people stop going to church. Those are the people who haven't voted for y'all. They're not messing with y'all. Think about it. Typical Democrat is a churchgoer. Typical black Democrat is a churchgoer, man. We don't trust the pastor, so why would we trust y'all? It's like that. That's what it's on. Y'all not even aware of that. That's what got us to probably be Democrat. That's what I'm assuming. The black church back in the day, civil rights era. We got a lot of black men in particular who ain't messing with the church like that. Could see it for us that it is. Taking money that can be applied to what we need to spend it on. Say it's God's money. Everything is God's. How's that God's money? See where I'm going with this, folks? Because all this ties into a church and democracy or Democrat, whatever. Say into the republic, the pledge allegiance. Which one is it? Democracy or the republic? But that's neither here nor there for now. But yeah, man, you know, you got these pastors, man. They use psychological mind games on people, man, to guilt trip them, to make them be fearful. And everything belongs to God, our Creator. This whole planet, everything, existence itself. How dare you say this is God's money and not mention the rest? Everything is you belong to God. See, the thing is, what mess people up is their understanding of our Creator, and to what varying degrees do they understand our Creator. That makes breaks a person. The level of our understanding, which means if you lack understanding, you're gonna be rejecting the truth. And our Creator prioritized those who believe and trust in truth in our Creator, in our universe, our reality. You know. But yeah, man, you Democrats, y'all keep putting up shields and all these people, man, that try to speak for y'all. That stuff ain't gonna work, man. People is growing up, man. They're getting wiser. They're teaching their children different things, different ways of doing things from the ways of old. But now neglecting us, man. That's one of the reasons they hurt y'all. Well, that alone didn't do it. Just growing up, man. Knowledge is increasing the world. People are getting different things of information given to them. That's just what it is.